Hello Zebra Herd and welcome to ARMS, Nintendo's first new IP for the Nintendo Switch. And I gotta say, they were off to a fantastic start. Before we get started, I do wanna give a big thank you to Nintendo for sending me a copy of this game. It is so much fun to play, and if you don't know, it releases today, the day this video comes out. ARMS is now available to play worldwide. You can go ahead and buy it and play it yourself. It is so much fun, and in this series, we're gonna be showing off every single character and be going through the Grand Prix with each character. We're gonna be starting with Springman today, and it's a lot of fun. So I hope you enjoy our journey today. And yeah, let's go ahead and get started with ARMS. So we're gonna be getting started with the main game mode, Grand Prix. There are tons of game modes in this game, but this one is, I guess, the biggest one. Win 10 fights to become champ. So hopefully we can do that as every character. You can see there are a number of different characters to choose from. I don't think there are any you can unlock. I think it just gives you everybody right away. We're gonna be starting with Springman. We're gonna be doing Grand Prix with every single character. I don't know if I wanna do level 1 difficulty. I'm probably gonna start with like level 2. The hardest is level 7. I don't know if I'll get that far, but let's go ahead and get started with level 2. And hope we don't do awful. Let's get started. This is cool. I like the music, and I've played this before, but it's been a little while. I actually gave a couple weeks break so I could be nice and fresh for this game. Ladies and gents, you better load those springs, cause you're tuned into the ARMS Grand Prix. I'm Biff, and I'll be your commentator today. As always, I'm here to talk all things ARMS. And here's Springman. Affiliation to Spring Gym, height 182 centimeters, 76 kilograms, age 20, hobbies, weightlifting, and pizza. Why do they call him the bouncer? If you have to ask, then you're not paying attention. He's long dreamt of hanging that championship belt on his mantle, but will he crack under pressure? Let's see, the ARMS Grand Prix is about to start. But I mean, pizza, I can understand some of his hobbies. I can understand the pizza part, not so much the weightlifting, but you know, maybe we can get along. Ooh, Kid Cobra. Now I don't know too much about this guy except for the fact that he's really quick. Oh man, I'm playing with normal controls, I'm not playing with motion. It's Springman versus the Speed Demon. Uses snakeboarding, have honed his leg strength. Interesting. He may be a spring chicken, but you're Springman. Stay loose, and you'll not lose or something. You see, he talks pretty quick. So I think we're gonna go ahead and do a toaster boomerang combo. Of course, if you do not know, there's a huge variety of arms, and each one has sort of a different use to them. This one is, like, I mean, obviously the toaster is sort of a straightforward one. It's just like a normal punching glove from my knowledge, but the boomerang here can sort of go around. So you wanna use it to sort of confuse your opponent in where it's gonna go. And of course, we can sort of punch directly ahead of us, or we could have a bit of a curved punch. Oh, I'm gonna go for him if I can. Now we're on level 2 difficulty, so if I lose, I will feel pretty awful. Okay, well, let's throw you out of here if we can, because I wanna be in the healing and I don't want you to be. But yeah, I've tried to practice up with some characters. There are still some characters I have not played, like Kid Cobra. That will be a bit of an adventure to try. But yeah, let me know if you're getting ARMS, or if at least you're excited for the series. I would love to hear, because if a lot of you do have ARMS, I would love to throw down with you guys at some point. Maybe we could have a live stream if this series is doing well enough. Oh boy, that is turning on. Oh, there we go. I'm getting all those grabs. Now I gotta remember that I can also block. If I can remember what button that is. Oh yeah, it's pressing in on the joystick. I don't like that too much. But there we go, punch him again, and not quite down yet. Okay. Oh, let's try to get him with the boomerang, and we did. That was a decent start. Kid Cobra looks really cool, but Springman also looks awesome. I like how they sort of all have their own thing to them. And like, I think they all have their own story as to why they are. And it looks like he changed his arms up to like the double, triple blaster. And I think they all have like their own story as to why they have arms, because it's apparently some kind of phenomena. Like this, you know, not everybody has arms. If you look into the crowd, everybody else is normal. But apparently, it's just sometimes people wake up one day and they have these crazy arms, and then they can become an arms competitor. I'm getting beat up big time, ow. Okay, well, I'm gonna punch that in your face if I can, or miss it entirely. I'm not doing so well this round, ow. That didn't hurt me because I was already down. But we're gonna go and do our super move now, which we just sort of build up over time, and when we have this, like, we sort of get to punch as much as we want. There's like no time in between. Because usually I punch and I have to wait a while before I get my arm back. Ooh, there we go, I grabbed you. And it sort of works like rock, paper, scissors from my knowledge. Like I can punch, but their block can block a normal punch, but my grab can, you know, pick them up while they're blocking, and they can punch away my grab. So there we go, we won. decent start. I hope I can at least win level 2 difficulty. Level 1 difficulty is just way too easy. Luckily, if like you beat it on difficulty 7, you don't have to do all the other difficulties. It sort of, you know, checks those one all off for you. But there we go, Springman wins. Very cool. Let's continue on now. So I know a little bit about this game. I have played a little bit on my own time, but there's still a lot more I need to learn. Oh, Twin Tail, another character I haven't played, the Silver Screen Queen. Match 2, keep it going. It's Springman versus the Silver Screen Queen, Twin Tail. Her signature parasol arms can deflect light attacks. Keep raining punches and you'll land some eventually though. All right. So I think that we'll go ahead and mix it up a little bit. We will do the toaster and the tri-bolt for now, just because I wanna try things a little bit at a time. Oh boy. So we usually seem to hang out in whoever we're playing with's like main area. Like it seems like in Grand Prix, the first match you have will always be in that character's map. So like we were just in Springman's map because you know it had spring boards all around it, just like Springman. Now this is definitely Twin Tails. It's like a movie set. It looks like it's Los Angeles. You can see sort of the, whatever this is called, with the stars on the pavement, the Hall of Fame or something. I don't remember. Ooh, that's good, that's good. All right, grab her. Now that shock blast will stun her, and that's when you wanna go ahead and try to go for the grab. Now Twin Tail is really hard to go against, I know. In the past I've had issues, because she has like an interesting setup. She has like a weird move which will deflect attacks sometimes. It's super weird. I'm gonna sneak up real quick. And I like this triple move. Like, it does like leave a lot of room, and that's nice. Probably wanna, oh, ow, okay, she's starting to get me now though. Yeah, she has like an electric arm right there. Oh, there we go. And there's the first round done. And it's interesting because she is one of the few ARMS characters that doesn't actually have arms. It's her hair, which is, it's weird because like, I see that, but for some reason I just wouldn't notice it. Let's do double arms again. Well, I mean, I don't think we did this at all. Ooh. Okay, that was awful. That was real awful. But that's sort of something that I've noticed a lot about this game is patience can be key. Oh, what? Okay, let's make this punch wide. Oh no, she dodged it, no problem. She's blocking it now though. Oh, I got you! Just waiting for it. I'm trying to like use this mini limo to my advantage as much as I can. What? Hey, don't you be in my shot. Here, there you go. Get out of here. Looks like she's gonna need another take. Oh, no! Oh, she took advantage of that. It's just every time you make a move in this game, you could be leaving yourself open, and that's always a big problem. Let's go ahead and beat you up like that again. I go for a lot of grabs. I don't always know if that's the best choice or not. Here, let's punch that, and then punch it again. Nah, not gonna happen. Here. I'm gonna start, oh, okay, she could have blocked that one. She had a lot of room to, but she did not. Oh, punch it like that. And of course, these guys are supposed to be easy, so I would hope they're able to block something. Oh, she got me there. I should have been able to punch that one away, but I guess it was a little too close. I couldn't react soon enough. Oh, but we got her there. Okay. So far, level 2 has been easy, but we gotta play through an entire Grand Prix. This is just 2 matches out of 10, so we got a lot more to go. But I've been really surprised with how in-depth this game is. Like, when I first heard about this game, and I was hearing more details about it, and they were talking about all these R's that do different things, I thought, like, maybe this game will be a little too complex? But now that I, like, sort of get to play it, it's definitely a lot different than I was expecting. The Bite and Bark is another character we haven't played against, I haven't played against, or I haven't played as. Let's make it up, and I didn't hear voice. This b-ball with a twist, you got it through your opponent. Oh, so this isn't actually a battle. This is basketball, which is cool. It's a really fun game. So this is basketball with an arms twist. Now get out there and show a little prep in your step. So I'm gonna go ahead and do this combo again because this worked out well with me. Now with Bite and Bark, he has a little doggy pal, but every time you grab an opponent, you can knock them in there. Now that was a 2-pointer. Oh, there you go, took advantage of that. And there's another 2-pointer for us. Now if you knock them out onto the spring he's about to land on, I think, or something like that. But if you knock him off, he should be able to get got again. There we go. That's gonna be another 2-pointer. Now if we get it out from like farther, it should end up getting us, oh boy, here we go. There we go, that was a good shot right there. Oh, he's moving now. Yeah, he got out of there. Whoa! Oh, that was barely dodged. I need to get one more score on him, and then we're good. Ooh, that was good. I get his doggy out of the way. There we go. Ooh, oh no, whoa! Now luckily, this guy's a pretty far dodge. Let's go ahead and just start beating him up like that, and we bounced him in. That was a 3-pointer right there. Very good. That's a really fun game mode too. Like I wanna play that on its own. I haven't had the chance to do that yet. I figure right now my focus on the series will be doing every character in Grand Prix, and then we'll worry about other stuff, right? If we wanna continue on with the series at that point and do other game modes, if we wanna go online, if we wanna do all that kind of stuff, we can, but I'll decide then. I mean, really right now, my biggest gripe about the game is that there's no active story to it. I haven't played as Helix either. I've only played as like half the roster, and it's given me like the second half I haven't played. It's Springman versus the man of mystery, Helix. Apparently he was created right here in this lab. Not gonna lie, this place gives me the creeps. Let's hurry this up and get out of here. Oh, this place is actually pretty cool. So I think this might be the first place I'll do double boomerangs, because it can actually be quite helpful, because I can hide behind these, and this is like the first showcase of obstacles you can hide behind. But if you do it correctly, I can start hitting him without even poking my head around these. Now, Helix is a type of character who can also do that very easily, so we gotta be careful. So let's go ahead and grab him. That was a good start. Nice stuff. But yeah, boomerangs are pretty interesting. It's a lot to get used to. Now, sometimes there are other arms that may look different, but perform basically the same. It depends on the character. I'm sure we'll get more into that once we get farther. Now, of course, I'm no pro at this game, I'm sure you've pieced together, but I feel like I'm getting better at it, hopefully. One thing I also know is that if you let your arms charge up for a little while, just like that, they seem to do like something extra. So if I go, oh gosh, that's like total like Splatoon right there. Oh, there we go. Already getting Helix done for the first round. That was pretty quick. But yeah, one thing to compare this to is like Tekken. Tekken is very similar how it has like its kind of Grand Prix mode where it's a match of like 10 matches and you know the goal is to get to the end. Tekken is very similar. The problem is that with Tekken, usually you get some story elements to it with each character you play, and at the end, when you beat it, you get like a cool cutscene with each one. Here you don't seem to have that, unless, you know, maybe I haven't done it correctly. Maybe there's like an extra bit you can unlock, but I don't think there's any like cutscenes or story elements to this game at all, which is sort of the biggest downfall to it. I wish that it had more lore. And of course there's more lore, you know, sort of explained outside of the game, but I wish that within the lore, it had that kind of depth to it, or within the game it had that kind of depth. There we go though, Helix, not a problem. I think the double boomerangs helped us out a ton there. There is, what is that, match 4 done, technically, because with the basketball, that does count as one. Winner, awesome. And we're getting currency every time we win a match. I'll explain that eventually, probably at the end of today's episode. But there we go, there's another match done. Should be good to go for whatever else we're doing. Arms Grand Prix match 5, so that was match 4, good. Ooh, another character I haven't played. I swear they're doing the second half and just doing it from reverse order. Match 5, halfway there. Springman versus the Scrapyard Scrapper, Mechanican. This stage features 2 steel pipes right smack dab in the middle. So if you're gonna use 2 arms that fly fairly straight, good luck. And I think we'll stick with what we got here, the double boomerang. I'm gonna jump over here. There we go. I made both of them. I sort of did a bit of a zigzag there. There we go, okay, ow, that sort of hurt. I haven't hit her too much. There we go, she was starting to charge up for something there. What I like is that you can even like get up here, which is really cool. Ooh, that was a good hit right there because we had to let our arms charge up. I'm gonna hit that one over there as well. Ow, 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 that hurt. She was doing the same thing now, so that's what I gotta be careful of. I'm trying to hit this right here. I can't hit it. I can't hit it with the boomerang. Come on, I can't hit it. What the heck? What? Fine, you know what, I don't need it then. Oh, there we go. Back up, back up, back up, back up. Okay, we got her. And I'm just gonna go ham on her. There we go, there we go. Boom, KO. I was barely able to take advantage of that. Also, there's something weird, like, I don't know what kind of text is in the back of Springman's head, but it looks really weird. Like, when I'm in motion, like, you see the, you know, like the little, I don't know, it's like a logo in the back of his headband. Every time we're in motion, and it's just sort of in the corner of my eye, for whatever reason, it always looks like the Wii U logo to me, and it's just super bizarre seeing that sitting there. I'm like, why is there a Wii U logo in a Switch game? But I don't think that's what it's supposed to be. It's just supposed to be something in probably some foreign language like everything else in the game. You know, like if you look at all the posters and stuff, it's all foreign. And that's sort of like the similar Splatoon, you know, effect. Now she has her super move, so that's what I'm a little careful of right now, but we are destroying her super well. Oh, I blocked that. I didn't block that. There we go. Oh man, if we could, oh darn it, I was gonna say if we could just avoid getting hit from her super, whatever it's called, we could have ended up getting a perfect match there, but we couldn't. Now Mechanica is another character that doesn't have arms. Instead, she has a robot that has arms. So honestly, she's like Tifa. Honestly, this game is pretty comparable to Overwatch in thematics. In gameplay, of course, absolutely not, totally different game. But in this multiplayer focused, you know, character-based game where there's tons of different characters that have sort of different either ethnicities or backgrounds that can relate to a wide variation of players, very similar to Overwatch. Match 6, stay loose. Let's change it up and play something. The rules are simple, hit the ball over the net. Oh, and the ball will explode after a bit, so watch out for that. First to 5 points wins. All right, let's go. I'm starting to freak out. Now let's get out there and show some muscle. I wish that they actually had this voice. So what do I wanna do here? Let's try this again. Maybe I'll do double tri-blaster soon enough. So this is like, you know, obviously like volleyball, but my goal is to make sure it hits the floor. Now, usually in typical volleyball, one thing you have a team. I don't think there's ever really 1v1 volleyball in any official way, but usually you can't hit it more than once. You have to hit it once and that one time is like over the net. From my knowledge, I'm pretty sure. Or like, there's a specific amount of ways you can hit it before you have to hit it again over the net, or it's the other person's point. Here, that's actually not the case as long as you keep juggling the ball and make sure it lands in the opponent's floor. That's all you need. There we go. And there's also no out of bounds. If I knock it out and it's out of bounds, like it's still their point. So it's interesting. It's a very watered down volleyball. It's just basically hit the ball to the other side. But that can be pretty tough. Oh boy, oh boy. There's only 10 seconds left. This is pretty quick, no! Yep. Now, eventually, you can see the bomb inside will explode. Oh no, 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 and it'll just plop down. Because I guess it just loses all of its buoyancy because there's no air in it anymore, and it'll just fall straight down. So you definitely wanna make sure it stays on the enemy side as much as possible, but I still won, so that's fine. 2 more points from me. We're doing good, we're doing good. Let's go to the next match, which is match 7? Yep, Arms Grand Prix match 7. I like how it'll show like a little map, but it doesn't seem like it's based off of the real world. Now I have played Ribbon Girl, and I've also played Ninjarin. Match 7, getting close, it's Springman versus the heiress, Ribbon Girl. Don't get distracted by her fancy aerial moves or you'll be toast. Spring versus Ribbon sounds crazy out of context, but here we go. All right, oh yes, Ribbon Girl is sort of like a performer. Let's do tri-bolt, double tri-bolt. So I guess it's a sept bolt? You know, 6 is sept, right? Yeah, I think so. Oh, there we go. We're doing good so far. Spring Girl can be pretty scary. We're gonna be playing her next episode. I think she's actually one of the most deadly characters when you can use her right. But honestly, there is a very fair balance between all the characters. But she seems like the character that's the easiest to pick up for how deadly she is, in my opinion. Also, her map is very cool because of course we can hide behind these. And this can be great because this could be a great way to like bait out a grab or avoid one. Let's go ahead and try to punch this thing right there. Oh, there's some health. I need to make sure you're not in it though. Get out of here. Nice, knocked her right out of the healing area. Oh. Now I don't use my block too much, and that's like a really bad habit I have. Come on. I mean, luckily in this earlier difficulty, you don't need it as much, and that I appreciate. I appreciate a whole big old bunch. Also, before I forget to mention, I probably will be posting episode 2 later today, so if you do wanna see that, go ahead and stay tuned. If you wanna, like, if you really wanna make sure you don't miss it, you can always, of course, hit the little bell button and become a notified subscriber, or whatever they call it nowadays. I'm sure every other YouTuber tells you 70 quadrillion times, so you don't need me to tell you. So we're just gonna keep on beating up Ribbon Girl. Oh, there we go. Oh, and she did not block it. Now I know the tri-bolt is pretty scary in our supercharge move. Man, I will not let her get like a single punch in. Oh, maybe I spoke too soon? No, I did not. That is our first perfect match. Not a single hit on us. Awesome, sorry Ribbon Girl, beating you up in your own hometown. With a gigantic crowd cheering you on. Yikes. We're doing great. I think that hopefully we can handle level 3 difficulty with all this going on. Another question I've been wanting to ask you guys is, which kind of controls do you use in the game? You know, either using motion controls or using Pro Controller or using the 2 Joy-Cons as a normal controller. I would love to hear. Min-Min's a lot of fun. Match 8, the tension builds. It's Springman versus the Ramen Bomber Min. The bowl shape of the stage means bombs will naturally roll to the center. Keeping track of your position relative to your opponents is the key to victory. Okay. This one's pretty tough because you can get an uphill advantage quite a lot with this combo. I think this is the best combo for the 3 arms that we have. Now you can unlock more arms for each character. I think you can unlock like 20 different arms for each character. I think it's like a lot. Oh, no, that's not what I wanted. Oh boy. But yeah, our goal is to not get too caught up into the dip here, because in this map, I think it's really great to have an uphill advantage. Of course, right now we're sort of on even playing field, but okay, now I definitely want to be in this. This is the first time we've seen this in today's episode. This is not a healing one. This will build up our super move. Oh, I missed that like crazy. She's actually beating me up a lot right now. I need to be careful. I might have to use my super move early just to be able to get rid of her. Or at least get rid of her lead. Oh, nope, I missed that like crazy. Block! Oh, I could not block. That's sort of a big issue, is that you cannot block in the air. I'm trying to punch that towards her. That's not gonna hit her at all. Ooh, oh, okay, hit her with that. I was supposed to be a grab, but I guess I messed up the timing. There we go. Awesome, I'm super low on health right now, so I gotta be careful. Come on, come on. There we go, that was good. That's gonna turn things around a little bit. Oh, if I didn't knock her down right away so quick, why can't she be a little more durable? What? Yeah, there we go, that was good, that was good. So now things are a lot more even. I'm gonna throw that way over there. Oh, darn. She's moving. Oh, the direct hit right in the face. So the toaster does have a fire effect, I should say. They look like normal punching gloves, but they actually do have an effect, and that is, of course, if they charge up, they will do fire damage. And that's sort of something you see with almost everything. I don't know what the effect is for the charge up for the boomerang. Ooh, what? Nice, I got her with that. I don't use too many direct shots sometimes. It's silly of me. I mean, really what I wanna do is try to make it so that they wanna dodge that and then throw another one out, but also having both your arms out at once can be a huge risk. Come on, what? Oh no, she dodged that pretty well. Can she dodge that one? She can. Oh gosh, I don't want her to get that. Here, grab her, throw her out of here. You can't control where they land though, which is what, like one thing I don't like. Okay, I did not mean to activate that just yet. It still hit her though, barely, but I haven't lost any health so far. I think I got Min's number. Ooh. The direct hits really seem to do a number on her, and she has a hard time dodging them. Oh, she got me there. I was getting close to a perfect game too. Come on, come on. What? Yeah, no! Oh, perfect timing by her. And, oh, yes! She was about to heal herself up too, so that was perfect timing. Nice. So there's Min taken out. I think we got one more to go. Who are we gonna go against? Oh, I think I know who. Because I think there's usually you go through the entire cast of characters every time in Grand Prix, because there are 10 characters in total, including the one you're playing, so that would make sense. So we should be going against one specific character, and that is, yeah, like, I don't know where that map's supposed to be, but yep, it's Master Mummy. Now, Master Mummy is probably my least favorite character to play. It seems like that's the case for almost everybody. One bounce away, it's Springman versus the Grim Creeper, Master Mummy. Don't let the bandages fool you, there's nothing weak about him. Oh, I got it. Not sure how to beat this beast, but if anyone can, it's Springman. Okay, so I actually think I wanna go, I always have like, since I'm left-hooved, you know, I always, you know, try to put whatever arm I would consider primary on the left side. And I guess that would make it more of an advantage for me because people aren't used to that, right? If most players on here are right-handed, I would assume the hand they use the most, they'll put on the right side. And we are grabbing him like crazy. And that is, you know, a huge advantage for us. Ooh, that was a good one right there. When you throw up for a grab, you're leaving yourself vulnerable. And that's what we took advantage of right there. But Master Mummy is one of the slower characters. Not only that, but he relies on, ooh, there we go. He relies on blocking because when he blocks for long enough, he's gonna go ahead and revive some health. He gets health back when he blocks, which is, I think, a feature exclusive to him. But obviously that leaves him very open to grabbing. Of course, with fast enough reactions, I think he would do just fine because if you just punch it away, you know, you won't get grabbed. But it's hard to do that. Easier said than done for sure. And once again, there you go. I was waiting for him to see if he would throw out a grab. I guess not. All right, well, that's not the button I meant to press. I don't like how you can just press, like I thought that you had to press L and R at the same time to activate your super, but I guess you don't. Either way, it should be fine. Oh boy. What? Oh no, I grabbed him though! That must ruin him. Because that was his super he could have gotten right there. Now, I don't know how it works. If I could heal myself back up to full, would I get a perfect because I would have full health? Or would it not count as a perfect because of course I took damage? What? Boom, that was a direct hit, but it didn't do too much damage. Now I think every character has the same amount of health. I don't know. There we go, we destroyed Master Mummy, I think easier than every other character. I think that's for a few reasons. One, Master Mummy isn't that great against a character like Springman. And another situation is the fact that I'm getting more warmed up, so I think that I can definitely handle level 2 difficulty at this point. But there we go. There is all 9 matches done besides the finale, Arms Grand Prix finale. And it's Max Brass at the commish. So this guy's actually sort of a secret character. The Arms Grand Prix Grand Finale Commissioner. Listen to that crowd, the fans are fired up. It's Springman versus the commish, Max Brass. So I guess he's the commissioner of ARMS. He's the head of the ARMS League and the organizer of this very tournament. Springman's been dreaming of a shot at the champ for a long time. Bounce Brass and grab glory, Springman. Okay, we're gonna do this beloved combo again. This guy is pretty scary. I don't know too much about him except for it seems like the longer you go without disrupting his charge up, like he gets stronger and stronger, it seems. You can see he was larger than he is right now, and it seems like the longer you go, you can see he sort of does that taunting move where he laughs and his chest gets bigger. I think what happens here is that if you go a long time without hitting him, he'll get stronger. So it pressures you to keep on throwing on that damage. But the problem with that is, of course, it's pressuring you to leave yourself open for his counterattack. Because if you're always pressured to be attacked, you're gonna attack when it might not be fit to. We destroyed him that time. But he can be pretty scary. Now there is supposed to be a character after this we face, but I have no idea how to face him. I have no clue. Either way, whoop, whoop. There we go, bada boom, bada bing. Let's see if we can't get perfect this time. I know I put the difficulty probably a little too easy. It's just a matter of, I didn't really know what I was gonna have to face here. I didn't know how good or bad I was gonna be today, and I wanted to be able to, you know, actually complete Grand Prix on our first episode. Oh, I plan on I won't finish an episode without completing a Grand Prix. I also like how his face is in the background there. That's pretty cool. Now, is this guy an unlockable character? I don't think so, which really, really stinks. But it would be very cool if at some point we can actually unlock him. Maybe we can, but I don't think we can. Boom. There we go, there we go. Nice, okay, KO, we beat him 2 times for nothing. Not a bad deal. So there we go, I guess we are the champions of the Grand Prix, at least at level 2 difficulty. Woohoo, Spring. So wow, 8 points for that one. 42 in total for this Grand Prix, that's not bad at all. So there we go, what are we gonna get here? Look alive, people, the award ceremony is about to begin. Let's take a look at the final results. So we won every single fight. And yeah, you can see at the very end there's a little dash. Now that's the score we're celebrating. Could a new ARMS legend be in our midst? Yeah, I don't know what that little dash at the end is, so there's obviously like some kind of 11th round. Get ready to go crazy. Okay, if you want me to. The winner of the ARMS Grand Prix and your new grand champion, the bouncer Springman. He sprang to the top and bounced the champ. Congratulations. Very cool. The ARMS Grand Prix draws to a close. I'd like to thank you all the competitors for joining. See you next time, folks. I love how his arm on his head, or his hand, opens up the wave goodbye. So there we go, we have completed our first ever Grand Prix as Springman. Even if it was an easy difficulty, that's totally fine with me. We will ramp it up as this series goes on, but we're not quite done with today's episode because we're gonna go ahead and check out some of the stuff we got. So if you don't know, you can get more arms for your characters, and you can see them here, and you can see that we only have 3 out of the list of many. Now I think some of these might end up being repeats so that we can equip them on both hands. Actually, that might not be the case. So I think we can just get tons and tons of arms, and of course this is the same for every single character. If we go back here, we can see that. But with that being said, we're gonna go ahead and get more arms, and we can choose who we wanna play as, and we can just play this, and this will be a fun way to finish off the episode. We have a choice of a timer depending on how many credits we wanna spend. So now what we have to do is hit the target. Now I might do awful, but the more we hit the target, the higher score we get. And we wanna keep hitting these targets, or, oh, there you go, we hit the present. And the present is what has the arms in it. But I think the higher score, like, I mean, if we don't hit these targets, like, it won't continue onward. Like, the wave won't finish, so. Oh geez, I messed that up. There we go. Luckily I have 2 arms, so if I mess one up, I got a second chance. Come on, I need another timer. Need another timer. Need another timer, game, come on. Where are the timers at? Come on, timer, timer, timer. No, that's present though. Got it, nice, that was good, that was good. So we got 2 arms, not too bad. Oh man. So there we go, we got whatever that is. That is the hammer. These bulky arms shrug off attacks and give great peace of mind. Originally developed for construction, they're now refined for competition. And that is of the electric variety. And we also got a twin tail arm, the Guardian. These shield arms are steadily advancing stalwarts that can support a wide range of both offensive and defensive fighting styles. Very cool, and that one was, maybe this is the electric variety. I have no idea how to tell, but it looks like it is. There's a little lightning bolt right there, and so I don't know what the yellow one is. Weird, but we can go ahead and figure that out later. And that's all we have enough for, so that's where we're gonna be finishing things for there. And I think that's everything we're gonna be doing today. Thank you guys so much for watching the first episode of ARMS. I'm having so much fun with this game, and hopefully you are too. And of course, if you are, let me know in the comment section. Give this video a like. Feel free to send me some support so I know that you wanna see more. But for now, thank you guys so much for watching today's episode of ARMS. But also, if you watched to this point in the video, make sure you comment Zebra Spring so I know you've watched in the video and you are a Zebratastic viewer. By the way, thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.